Hi everyone and welcome. I hope that you're doing well. My name is Jayme and I'm the Hermetic Shaman. If you are new here, I'm so grateful that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today we're doing a general collective message. It is intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you're looking to book a personal reading or a cord cutting session with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. We're going to dive right into today's reading. We're going to begin with the tarot dice. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Counsel. What is the vibe? What is the tea? What is going on in collective energy? So we have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups reversed. Somebody here could be extremely bitter that something here is now going in your favor. Yeah, somebody here was not able to restrict you or to create some kind of... It's like somebody here was trying to end something for you, or they wanted you to not be able to recover. Because the Six of Pentacles can also talk about recovering from some kind of a loss. Whatever this is, somebody here was not able to restrict you, or they weren't able to use... I'm hearing that, like, the paradigm that they were trying to use to try and restrict you didn't serve you. It's like somebody here was trying to restrict you or limit you due to their own limitations, but they're not your limitations. Either way, some kind of justice here is coming for you with the Six of Pentacles. To me, the Six of Pentacles is always the act of justice playing out. I do have heavy Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Leo energy here with the Strength card. It's right on the side of this Queen of Cups that's reversed. Okay. Somebody here was definitely trying to create some kind of sabotage in your life. They thought that if they had sabotaged you... It's something here to do with, like, frustration. Somebody thought that you would never be able to, like, overcome some kind of frustration. Or maybe somebody here was orchestrating events to keep you in that, like... It's like this whole doing things to, like, poke the bear. Like, somebody was trying to, like, poke you. They were, like, poking at you. You know, like, this, it's like this annoyance. You know what I mean? Like, after a while, you know, you're going to be like, yo, stop poking me. And, like, it's like something here about wanting you to have that reaction, wanting you to have that frustration in order to limit you. But I feel like you were able to find a way and persevere past that. You were like, you know what? Fine, keep poking me. It's something here to do with, like, your ability to be able to reserve yourself. We have the Knight of Wands. The way that you were able to reserve yourself was keeping focused on the bigger picture, on the end goal with that Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody here who sees some kind of inspiration and they act on it. Unapologetically, unforgivingly, acting on some kind of passion within them. This is that energy of perseverance, of like, I'm gonna show you type of vibe. Maybe somebody here was trying to poke you so that way you wouldn't be able to receive whatever the Six of Pentacles is that you're receiving now. They never wanted some kind of growth. They also never wanted anybody to, like, something here about giving you your flowers. But either way, I feel somebody here has been caught. Maybe somebody here was intentionally even trying to poke at you to use your reactions against you, again, as a form of like trying to limit you. But either way, what's being seen here is that this person's extremely selfish, extremely greedy, very overindulgent with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody here who's lacking a conscience. This is somebody here that ignores their own conscience. This is definitely somebody here that's very dependent on something outside of themselves. This is not somebody here who takes care of themselves very well with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You can see the lack of self-love, self-care. And then we have the Hermit right here. Some of you guys could be a Leo Virgo cusp. Don't have to be. But with that Virgo energy, it's, again, keeping sight of the bigger picture. You know, he's holding that lantern. He's like, you know what? I'm not afraid of the darkness here because I know that I am the light. It's like somebody was intentionally trying to get you to veer off course. And with these limitations, maybe it was even kind of like trying to... It's kind of like trying to dim that light in hopes that, you know, you wouldn't be able to see in the dark type of, oh, if I take away their light, you know, but somebody here did not understand that you would be able to still walk through the dark because you still had that much faith. And you're like, you know what, even if the lantern burns out, I can keep the lantern going within me. I am the lantern. The lantern is the extension of you. Whatever somebody here was trying to attack, it's like they were trying to attack something outside of you. But at the end of the day, you still kept it alive within you because it was you. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Whatever somebody here was trying to attack or take away, it definitely feels like it was something here in the physical realm with the pentacles, whether somebody was attacking your money, your stability, your ability to be able to take care of yourself, provide for yourself. Somebody definitely wanted you out in the outs. And this has to do with some kind of limitations or limited thinking or some kind of belief system that somebody here was trying to, I want to say, like, force onto you. It's like this Queen of Cups was trying to, like, it's giving me somebody here was intentionally being a bad influence in your life. And when you started to break away from that bad influence, they decided to continue to poke you in hopes to frustrate you enough in hopes that you would give up. This was the sabotage. It's like somebody never wanted you to be able to have more than them, or they needed somebody. This could be like a twin flame situation, or someone here that, I mean, it could definitely be like a false flame, where you guys were like mirroring each other's energies, and maybe somebody felt like y'all were in something together. I don't know, there's a lot of distortion here with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Universe, please tell us more. The Magician. This has to do with some kind of manifestation here that you were trying to get off the jump. Something here about you had all the tools at your disposal. Your intent was in the right spot. The Magician's all about the planet of Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Gemini or Virgo, doesn't have to be. But this has to do with communication and expression. We do have the Three of Wands reversed in the Hierophant. Somebody never wanted you to be able to move forward. They wanted you stagnant. They wanted you stuck. They never wanted you to experience anything new. Somebody here was definitely trying to repeat some kind of karmic cycle with you, or trying to keep you in some kind of karmic loop. But at the end of the day, you're being seen as some kind of a leader of your own self. Something here to do with your faith. You didn't give up. You didn't surrender. You still remained faithful and true to who you are and what it is that you wanted. See, somebody maybe thought that if you never saw the fruits of your labor, that you would give up immediately. But the difference between you and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. See, the Queen of Cups in the reverse is somebody here that gives up easily. Because they don't have the fortitude, they don't have the drive, they don't have the heart. They don't have the heart, their heart's not in it. Their heart's not in the right spot. They don't even know where their heart is. This could definitely be somebody who was very cold. But regardless, you have your intention straight. You have all of the tools. You have all of the aces here. Somebody was thinking that you would eventually just give up, surrender. This has something to do with following some kind of dream here, some kind of goal that you have set for yourself. But you continue to persevere with that Knight of Wands. And the Page of Cups. Oh, I don't like that. And the Four of Cups reverse. Somebody could be wanting to come in, wanting to reach out and apologize to you as like a last-ditch effort here to try and stop you from moving into what they perceive to be the unknown, or some kind of experience here that they... See, whoever this energy is, it feels like whoever this Queen of Cups is somebody here that gave up on themselves and gave up on their dreams a long time ago. And this is somebody here that wants you to give up on your dreams. So that way they have somebody to, like, sit in misery with. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is also somebody that's not very supportive. We have the Moon. The Moon talks about some kind of secrets, some kind of deception, some kind of illusions here that have been cast. Heavy Cancer energy. King of Wands reversed. The King of Wands in the reverse is somebody here that likes to eliminate their competition. Because that's how they feel like that's the only way that they can survive, is if they get rid of the competition. This is somebody that doesn't allow their own, whatever they have going on, to speak for itself. They don't like to win on their own merits because they don't have any merits. This is somebody here that's also very angry, very hot-headed. This is somebody that's actually really controlled by their lower vibrations, their own lower frequencies. Some kind of illusion coming out, yeah. Somebody has been trying to win at all costs. Heavy Aries energy. Somebody can also been trying to, like, rule with fear or some kind of control with this King of Wands in the reverse. So somebody felt like they had to create some kind of illusion here, so that way the illusion's about the magician. It's about your manifestation. It's about what it is that you were trying to... Something here about liftoff. Something here that you're trying to lift off, or something here that you were just trying to bring into this realm, that you were trying to manifest. Somebody here was trying to win at all costs. And whatever these costs were, it was this person viewed you as some kind of competition? The King of Wands is in the reverse. You threatened this individual in some kind of way. Maybe they were trying to claim that what you were claiming was not with good intent, that you were doing something with ill intent, or that you were doing something that you were trying to manipulate a situation, that you didn't have all of the tools, that you had lied, that you didn't lay the groundwork. That's what somebody was trying to claim, that you didn't lay the groundwork right, or that you didn't do something right, or that you had some kind of ulterior motives. But this person wanted to win. They wanted you to give up. They wanted you to surrender. Is there something here to do, especially with that Hierophant reverse, this has something to do with your faith, and something here to do with you being hopeful. Like, somebody here is, like, very... it like triggers them, the fact that you're still so hopeful. I feel like you're dealing with the pessimist. Like an extreme pessimist. Queen of Cups reverse with this King of Wands reverse. This could definitely be somebody here who's somewhat of a immature. I wanted to say crybaby, even. Like, oh, they have this and I don't have that, but I worked so hard and I did this and da da da. So this is somebody that's mad at you for winning. That's really what's going on. Somebody is mad and upset that you are winning when they had failed. But yet somebody here is not seeing maybe all of the work that you have put in. Everything that you had to persevere, every obstacle that you had to overcome, every D-bag. That's the King of Wands in the reverse. It's somebody here who's a douchebag. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So not only did you lay the groundwork, but you also had to learn how to, like, temper and control yourself. Something here about controlling your... You know, you poke something long enough, it's gonna lash out. Maybe you had to learn to, like, not lash out. Something here about not feeding some kind of drama that somebody was intentionally trying to set you up for. And maybe that wasn't easy. I mean, because I'm going to tell you this right now. Somebody pokes me enough times, I'm probably going to smack them in the face. Like, don't touch me, first off. And second of all, like, calm down. But whoever this reading is for, it's like, do you know what it's like to, like, still be able to get your work done with extreme annoyance happening in your own environment, with chaos happening around you? It's giving the energy of, like, you had to be the eye of the storm. You had to be the eye of the storm. And sometimes that's not easy when there's chaos happening around you. But it's learning on how to be still. And it had to do with your faith. Something here about learning to bite your tongue. Universe. We have the Two of Swords. And the Four of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Both of those together equal the Six of Swords, so there is going to be some kind of peace. You are definitely headed towards an era of peace. You're leaving behind the dysfunction. You're leaving behind the chaos, the arrogance. That's being put to rest. Something here about your hard work is going to be paying off with this Eight of Pentacles, because you've put in the time, you've put in the effort, blood, sweat, and tears. That's why the Six of Pentacles is coming in for you now. And this Two of Swords, somebody here was... They never wanted you to be able to receive some kind of clarity. They never wanted you to see the truth or to feel the truth. Somebody intentionally wanted something masked about you, about what it is that you were creating, what it is that you were manifesting. I don't know, it's like they claim that you were doing something illegal, immoral, unjust, that you weren't doing something right, that you were faking your faith, or no one's that hopeful, no one's that faithful type of vibe. I don't know, it's like you just irked this person. Like maybe your light irritated their demons, literally. Your light irritated their demons with that Hierophant energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Six of Wands. Somebody here was purposely orchestrating losses in your life. Periods of bad luck. They were orchestrating this. They were creating these losses here in hopes to rob you of your faith, of your belief, of your hope, of your love. Even robbing you of your dreams, wanting you to give up, surrender, be like the rest of them. Be like everyone else. But you're going to be victorious. You're also going to be receiving some kind of attention. The spotlight is going to be put on you. You're going to be seen as somebody here who's victorious. And that's because you remained faithful. You remained hopeful. You remained dedicated, in spite of what anything else around you was telling you. Maybe you were encountering energy after energy, or... I feel like whatever this person said, I feel like this person definitely orchestrated everybody to believe something about you, which created all of this extra pressure and maybe unwanted attention. Maybe while you were in a period of rebuilding, maybe you were coming from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. You were in this energy here of getting yourself from out of the cold. Maybe you did go through a loss. And maybe I feel like this loss was orchestrated by this one individual, this karmic individual, whether it's a karmic twin flame, a karmic soulmate, a karmic person, however you identify, whatever label you want to use. At the end of the day, it's all just energy. They were purposely orchestrating this for you. It's like they wanted to try and knock you down. It's like knock you down to size. But who is this individual to judge? Wow. I'm looking in the bowl, and there's the Devil reverse, and Judgment is right on top of them. Who are you to judge? This is somebody here that was trying to keep something alive. Like, for example, like maybe you went through a loss, right? Whatever this loss that they orchestrated. Maybe for some of you, maybe you were in between places. You had to find a new place. Maybe you had to move back in with your parents, or you had to move in with somebody else, or you had to get a roommate, or, you had to switch jobs. You were in some kind of period of transition. Maybe you were switching jobs or moving places or whatever the case was. You were in some kind of place of transition. And this person was trying to keep... Maybe this person didn't like the fact that people were willing to help you during that transition period. So it's like this person orchestrated something intentionally to like... So that way they needed help too? Just to take it away from you. It's like somebody here became envious, maybe of the attention that you were receiving when you were in this period of transition. And you were obviously clearly manifesting and working towards something. But maybe somebody here was trying to claim that you were lying about this period of transition and, that you weren't building, you had no goals, that you weren't manifesting anything, right? So why support you if you don't have anything going on? Like, for example, like maybe you were trying to start a business or something like that. And maybe somebody, I don't know, it's giving this energy here, like you were trying to do something, whether it was like trying to start a business. But either way, somebody here was trying to claim that you didn't have anything else going on, that you weren't trying to like get your, you know what I mean? That you weren't trying, that you weren't working towards anything. All to take the support away from you and be like, see, but I'm going through a loss. Because of that karmic energy. There was some kind of karmic connection with this devil energy that you broke free from. It's like somebody wanted you competing with them for others' attention. Meanwhile, you were like, no, I generally needed help because I was in a period here of transition. And maybe somebody tried to use that even that transition against you. Seven of Pentacles. Because they wanted you to reevaluate. They wanted you to start over. They never wanted you to be happy with that Nine of Cups. They never wanted your dreams to come true. Universe, tell us more. Nine of Swords reversed, the Hermit reversed, and the Tower. Somebody here is definitely headed for some kind of a loss. They're headed for a loss because they were very unwise. This is somebody here that also, they could be feeling extreme guilt, like they know it's any minute now, but they don't want to take any ownership for it. Somebody here could be indulging in some kind of substance here in order to get their mind off of the guilt of what it is that they have done. Strong Virgo energy, Taurus energy, Scorpio energy here. There is going to be some kind of a loss. Somebody here built something on a false pretense. Now that the cord has been cut, the cord has been severed, you're no longer attached to this individual with that devil reversed. Something here is going to come crumbling down. Whatever losses that they wanted for you, whatever they orchestrated for you, maybe as much aggravation that you've had to deal with, now this person's going to have to deal with it. But they don't have the tools in order to be able to overcome this. We have temperance in the reverse. And the star reverse. Somebody here is not going to be able to reconcile or be able to recover from what's happening. And I feel like this is their karma. The act of justice is playing out. I did say that in the beginning. They wanted you to go through a loss. They wanted you to go through all these losses. They were trying to kill your spirits. Well, now they're going through all of the losses. Because this person built everything up on a lie. It was all based on a lie. It was all based on arrogance. Arrogance and ignorance. See, maybe that's why this person could even be overdoing some kind of substance here, because they know that their prayers are not being answered. The divine is not coming down to help this person. Because the universe is like, yo, you did this to yourself. It's okay for you to do it to other people, but when it happens to you, it's not fair. Maybe that's the energy. Maybe somebody could have always been claiming that something here is not fair, not fair, not fair. It's not fair. The collective always gets more attention than I do. They do. It's not fair. It's this whole pessimist energy here. They don't have any hope. They don't have any faith. They don't have any belief. This stupid Page of Cups. Again, with this somebody trying to reach out. For what? In hopes to talk you out of your spot here with this Four of Cups, in hopes that you would reshift your priorities again. Somebody could be sending someone a drunk text, or somebody is going to be inebriated off of something. I mean, it's 2026, pick your poison. Somebody on something is going to be messaging, could be wanting to message you in some kind of way. We do have the King of Swords. So there is some kind of truth, some kind of facts, some kind of evidence here that is taking hold. The King of Swords is somebody very honest, very trustworthy. Somebody here whose moral compass is pointing in the right direction. You're being seen as somebody here who has been doing honest work. Maybe somebody was trying to claim that you didn't deserve what you had, or it wasn't fair. Please. Whatever's going down, it's happening quickly. You are going to be receiving some kind of good, joyous news. I feel like this balancing out, this Six of Pentacles, I feel like it's only just begun. I feel like there are many, many blessings that are now coming in to even out the scales, because maybe somebody here was able to get something because it wasn't fair that you always had more than them. It sounds like sibling rivalry in some kind of way, or if it's not siblings, that's the kind of vibe. Like, this could be like coworkers at work and be like, oh, but why do you give them more? Why do they get that schedule? Or, you know what I mean? Somebody just trying but that's not fair. Why does the collective have this? Somebody could be trying to put you, things into the ear of a boss, or into a parent, or, I don't know, or into somebody else, whatever environment you're in. Maybe there's some kind of hierarchy or some kind of system like that. And maybe this person thought that they were on your level. And the universe is like, okay, well, since you think that you and collective are the same, I'm going to put you through the same judgments that you put the collective under. And let's see how you do. Let's see how you do. I don't think they're going to be able to make it. They're not going to be able to transmute it. This could even be somebody here who has also been purposely trying to Yeah, that's what it is. It's the universe is putting them through the same trials and tribulations that you went under. Because they're like, well, if it's good for one, it's good for all, right? Let's see how you suffer through this. Let's see how you evolve through this. But the difference is, your heart was in the right spot. Their heart was in the, what about me? This is like a pick-me type of energy. This is somebody who is very entitled, very selfish. They don't care about anybody else but themselves. This is somebody here that can probably spend hours looking at themselves in the mirror. And this bloody Page of Cups. This is somebody... Oh... There are definitely lots of messages that are coming in. There's definitely going to be a lot of news that is pouring in. They could be wanting to come in asking for some help, hoping that if they apologize, that you will help them. But I think the answer is no, because nobody helped you. You had to learn the hard way. Give me one moment. Alrighty, y'all. I am back. Universe. What was this person's intentions? It's really feeling like somebody here wanted to role swap with you. Not like destiny swap. Because I don't think this person doesn't even know themselves. I just think they wanted to role swap. They wanted the attention. It's like this person wanted so badly to have the support that you have. But they went about it in all the wrong ways. Like, instead of doing the work, doing the healing, they were like, I'm just going to take it for myself. We have mirror and false promises. I would tell you what I think you want to hear, even if I know it's not true or attainable. Excuse me. I reflect back what you project, revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me. This person was giving you false promises, false hopes. Maybe you actually believed in this person at one point, but after a while, you're like, after false promise, after being let down, you were like, what's the point? And maybe this person took personal offense to that, but you were like, dude, you can't even follow through. Maybe you were like, the only person that I can count on in this situation is myself. Because I feel like at every turn, it's like you were let down. Maybe while you were in... I feel like throughout this period, you have been in transition. And where others have promised to help, they ended up becoming false. I reflect back what you project, revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me. Maybe throughout this process here, right, you end up learning hard truths about yourself. Maybe what was getting in the way. Like I said earlier, learning how to bite your tongue, right? Learning how to be the eye of the storm while chaos is happening around you. Learning to be still. And in order to do that, one must heal all of their triggers. I feel like something here happened. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but it feels like whatever this energy is, it feels like this individual that has been doing this has been like the source or like the root or of where these problems even stemmed from. It's like that saying, you are the energy that you keep. You are the company that you keep. You started taking that like literal. We have apathetic. I prefer to remain focused on my own life right now. And revenge. Somebody here was hiding revenge. That's why they were giving you these false promises. This was revenge. They wanted to rob you of your spirits. It's like they wanted to see you like lifeless. They wanted to see you without joy, without hope, without being able to take care of yourself. This was all revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. This is somebody here that feels like you crossed them in some kind of way. But I feel like it goes deeper than that. I don't think you crossed this person at all. I think this person just wanted revenge. Because again, of this energy about like, what about me? And they were like, you know what? I can never be like that. But instead of being themselves, again with this whole role swap, since they couldn't be you, since they couldn't be like you, but the truth is that they could if they just did their own healing work. They can be their own version of optimistic, of faithful. But it's like instead of doing that, they were like, you know what? I need to eliminate and get revenge on the collective. Since I can't do that, since I can't be seen like that, then I'm going to get revenge on them. So that way I don't have to like look at them. I don't have to see them. I don't have to hear about them. Like, that's how twisted this is, instead of learning the lessons in the mirror, in what you guys were projecting and revealing about yourselves. You took it in the positive. You did the healing. You got the healing. You got the lessons from this. And this person didn't. They took it to a whole dark side, where they were like, there's nothing wrong with me. So the reason why nothing's working out for me is because of the collective. Like, this person was so focused on you and what you had going on that they neglected their own life. Universe, please tell us more. We have false. False documents, info, statements, agreements. Somebody here entered something that was false. Somebody could have even gone as far as to even create like false documents in order to get revenge on you. Maybe somebody here could have even been filing false reports to get you in trouble. Creating false information about you. I love how this card is titled 101. And I keep thinking about like college courses, like, you know, like Psychology 101, Sociology 101, right? It's like the intro of something. Like somebody here was like creating something false. And this has to do with like somebody was introducing a false version of you to the world. And they did this by entering false statements. This person felt like they needed to educate others about you. That was part of their revenge plot. They felt like they were doing people a service. We have hello. How are you? And we have change. Somebody could wanting to pop in. This is that Page of Cups energy, like, hello, hi, this false, fake, we have false out here twice. False promises and false documents and statements. And now they want to reach out and be like, hello, hello. We have a karmic masculine. This could be a karmic masculine that you have been dealing with. It could be a feminine and karmic masculine energy. We have an earth angel. This person had a problem with your anointing, with the fact that you're an earth angel, a starseed, whatever title you resonate with. Somebody here that has the the shielding and protection of God, of angels. Somebody that's kind-hearted, good-natured. Somebody that would give the shirt off their back to anybody who had asked. Somebody who is the pure definition of love. And we have an Ice Queen. My right ear is ringing. Somebody's not happy. Some kind of false documents are going to start popping out. Because I feel like whatever it is that they had claimed about in this mirror, something here is being reflected back. These false documents. This karmic masculine could be getting caught up. Something is definitely getting ready to fall apart for them for trying to come after an ice angel. An ice angel. An earth angel. Maybe somebody here was trying to make an earth angel an ice queen? Trying to make you cold? Confusion and illusion. Somebody entered something false into the record, this karmic masculine, in order to create some kind of confusion and illusion, but that's being cleared up with this tower crashing down. People are going to be seeing the truth. There's the illusion. It was this moon card. This person, whatever these false documents is, maybe somebody could have been trying to claim that you were your worst enemy in some kind of way, that maybe you were overindulgent, or that you were doing something in excess. Maybe that's why somebody was trying to claim about your transition, that you weren't being honest. Let me educate people on the collective. Let me educate people. Oh yeah, see, the reason why they're in transition is because, you know, they were on the crack pipe, they were on the meth, they were on the this, they were on the that, but they don't want people to know. But I'm just telling you to just be careful. They're not in a good place right now. Like someone really blew something out of proportion. Something that they themselves orchestrated. Like this person, for example, could have gotten you like kicked out of your home or something. Or could have even gone as far as to like making you lose your job in order so that you wouldn't be able to afford your rent. So that way you'd have to move in with someone, right? But then they were trying to claim, oh, the reason why they want to move back with you, they lost their job and this was because, you know, they went down the wrong path. They started doing all of these substances, yada, yada, yada. When in all actuality, they were the ones that orchestrated everything to begin with. And it's something here about poking you and causing intentional frustrations. Somebody could have gone as far as to even been using like some form of dark magic in order to keep poking you. As I say that, there's voodoo here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could have gone that far. Maybe paying practitioners or doing a Google search. Just because you can Google information does not mean that you have the knowledge or the wisdom in how to apply that information. Or that you even have the backing. You don't just wake up one day and decide to make a puppet, you know, to harm someone. Maybe that's what this person did with the 101. They just learned how to do something when it came to voodoo, and, you know, they don't know what they're talking about. Somebody here decides to take one course, or if they take one this, they become an expert on something. Universe, please tell us more. And it's all being reflected back to them now. This thief who was trying to keep you in bondage. This karmic masculine is a thief who was trying to keep you in bondage. Trying to create some kind of confusion here. As they were robbing you blindly, and then they were keeping your hands tied. They didn't want anybody to be able to listen to you. Because they've already... This is a very cruel and twisted play. Like, they did everything on their end perfectly. Or at least they think that they did. They spreaded the lie. They twisted people's opinions of you. Maybe they got false sympathy. Whatever this is, it robbed you. Maybe while somebody here was even trying to... They could have even did this to alter some kind of documents here. Or to alter something here. Documents. Like, this could be involving, like, trust, estates, beneficiaries. Like that, those kinds of things. Based on false statements. For people to enter into false agreements. They wanted your hand tied and your mouth shut as they robbed you blindly. And they set this up perfectly. And they even use like voodoo or some kind of manipulation. We have a message here at the bottom of the deck. You could be receiving some kind of news about some kind of gift that is coming in for you. But you could be getting some kind of information here that's going to leave you perplexed with this exclamation point, because I don't think this is expected. Maybe you're going to be receiving some kind of news about these false documents, or about what was falsely added or falsely said about you. Whatever this message is, it's going to reveal whatever this karmic masculine has been doing behind your back. Somebody here thought they'd... It's giving like the Tower of Babel energy with all of this on top of each other. Like something here is going to come crumbling down. Somebody thought they were going to get away with something, that maybe they've built enough confusion and illusion and they've built something up over time. Something here was built up over time. It was very maniacal, diabolical. And it's all coming back to them. Yeah, you are protected. You are protected, Earth Angel, Collective. Somebody here was just trying to create conflict. This thief was trying to set you up. You're an Earth Angel Starseed? Trying to keep you out of your North Node? But justice is coming in. This is justice. What's taking place right now? What is coming in is balancing the scales for you. Maybe it's this message here. You're definitely receiving something. You're definitely receiving something that's going to balance things out for you. So somebody could have even been trying to rob you while you were in a period of transition on top of that. So whatever this thing is, it could have really probably helped you during that time. But that's why they're not getting away with it. Third-party snitch. Somebody here could be snitching on this person. Somebody is snitching on this individual. Oh, it says third-party sitch. I read it as snitch. But I don't believe in coincidences. And everything happens for a reason. Somebody here could be snitching. There was somebody else that was involved in this. There were somebody here else behind the scenes knows the truth, or they have caught on to the truth. Somebody here could be snitching on this individual. We have the veil. The veil is being lifted. The veil, the confusion, it's all being lifted. Somebody really thought they were going to get away with something. And they also never thought that you would persevere, that you would be able to overcome the challenges that they were throwing your way. But you did. Universe, tell us more. We have a hidden agenda. A hidden agenda is being exposed. We have a new perspective. People are going to be seeing the truth. People are going to be seeing things from a brand new perspective. Something here is being publicly exposed. This hidden agenda is being publicly exposed. And whatever this hidden agenda is, it definitely offers a new perspective. For everybody. Even those who bought the story. Isn't there like a music album or something called The Miseducation of... I don't know, but I keep hearing people are being introduced to the miseducation of you. It's like you're going to finally be teaching people who you are. Because now people don't have this preconceived idea of you and maybe of what your transition was. The hidden agenda is that somebody here was working against you because of jealousy issues. Holding back, the other person's not being fully open with you. Yeah, the hidden agenda, somebody holding back, that's being publicly exposed. Somebody here was just testing the limits. Family ties, and it came out in the reverse. I'm gonna honor it. Because I normally don't take this deck in the reverse. I don't normally use any of my oracles in the reverse. Usually. This is somebody here that's no longer a part of your environment. No longer a part of your ecosystem. This is definitely a karmic. Family dynamics are influencing the relationship. I feel like those dynamics are coming to an end. Right? Friends group can feel like family. Sometimes even work can feel like family. Take out however it resonates. But whatever this dynamic is, it's like the dynamic is now falling apart. The push and pull in the relationship causes emotional instability. Somebody here has been mixing the signals here intentionally to create some kind of push and pull. Whoever has been the one that's been creating the emotional instability, they're the ones that are being removed from the environment. Because they were the ones that was holding back their true intentions. And holding some kind of hidden agenda. That's being exposed. What their true intent was. Where their heart was really at. Somebody could be being like excommunicated. Somebody could be getting fired. Banished in some kind of way. Like, you can't sit with us type of vibe. Universe, tell us more. Somebody here was holding back because of this bloody mirror. Mirror, mirror. Facing yourself and others. We have love bombed, spilled tea. Secrets exposed about this hidden agenda. Maybe this could be like a serial love bomber? Especially with that Queen of Cups in the reverse. Like, when they're not getting anything, like, they just, like, intense affection too quickly. Hidden control. Hidden control. Yeah. Self-care Sunday. Somebody never wanted you to be able to, like, take care of yourself, prioritize rest, recharge. Maybe somebody didn't like the fact that you took care of yourself, or that you don't have to be needy like they are. Somebody here could have even been trying to claim that you... How do I want to say this? You know, that maybe you had like a sugar daddy or a sugar mommy or a sugar baby or whatever. You were being doused in sugar. You know, pour sugar on me, whatever that song is. And maybe what's being exposed is how this person does, or maybe this person uses people like that. They just use people for what they can get, like a swindler. Doesn't even have to be romantic and sexual, but this is a swindler of sorts, and the tea is being spilled. This person cannot handle their own reflection. It's like double standards. Overnight success and red flags. This person could have been trying to create some kind of red flags. You know, the overnight success did come out in the reverse. Rapid rise. It's going to be like a rapid downfall. The red flags are being spotted about who was causing the ruckus in this environment, in this dynamic here. We have shadow work. Somebody just did not want to face themselves. Accepting imperfections. Meet your dark self. That's what you did. Explored your darker emotions. You faced your hidden fears. We have deja vu. There's that pattern. There's that karmic loop. Universe, please give me one more. Energy vampires. It's in the reverse. I feel like the energy vampires here is being removed, stopped, staked right in the heart. Draining connections. That's like a bye. Like, you can't feed here no more. This person here who keeps people in situationships. Family, friends, lover, business. This is just a swindler who uses people. And their hidden agenda is being exposed. Maybe they're being exposed for being a swindler. Maybe a third-party snitch. Maybe somebody here who knows this person really well, or knows what they have been up to, is exposing this individual. This could be somebody else that they swindled. I feel like all of their relationships are swindling attempts. I don't feel like this person has authentic, genuine relationships. I really don't. Yeah, this person felt triggered. They felt triggered. They weren't able to face themselves. So they created some kind of energetic attachment to feed off of you with this hidden agenda, to rob from you, to take from you. It's like this person attacked different areas of your life. It's like they didn't want you to have, and they wanted you to have nothing. And this has been years in the making. Like, somebody set this up, but they never thought that somebody here would see right through something. Maybe it's this third-party snitch. Maybe it's somebody here who bought the story about you at first. They're the ones that could be spilling the tea, because now they know the truth. Wow, this person worked so hard to make you the enemy instead of realizing that their enemy was right within their own camp. Because I feel like now this person that snitched, that's turning on them, maybe this person could have made an enemy out of them, and this person was like, oh yeah? You're not about to do to me what you did to them, and I'm going to be spilling all the tea about what you did to them. And what you did to everybody else. This person has built up karma. Not just from you, collective. I mean, I feel like you were just the tip of the iceberg. You were the one that God was like, maybe you were the one that God sent in. Maybe you were in a period of transition and somebody and God was like, you know what, perfect. I can use this so that way you can test their hearts. And this person failed. And the people who are going down with them are now jumping ship, spilling the tea, because they're like, no. We were misinformed with that 101 card, with that false that came out. Darn it. They're definitely being exposed. They can't stop it. Let's see. What do we want? Huh, okay. Universe. Which goddess could the collective connect with at this time? Which goddess, whose story could they benefit from? Okay, we have two of them. We have Shakti and Amaterasu. I probably said that all wrong. Amaterasu Amikami. Let me share with you the secret of the mirror. Let me share what is known only to the sun goddess. It is a secret so powerful it will free you from darkness. A secret so delightful it lets warmth dance in your heart. A secret so illuminating it allows you to know yourself. A secret so simple, all you need to do is open your eyes. The secret is, in the light of the sun, in the eye of the mirror, you are the beauty. Amaterasu is the Shinto sun goddess of Japan. When insulted by her crude brother, Suzanu, the storm god, I apologize to anybody who is Japanese if I am botching these names. I am so sorry. The storm god, she withdrew into a cave and refused to come out. Distressed by the withdrawal of the sun, Azumi, the shaman goddess, did a comical body dance to entertain the gods and goddesses, and to provide Amaterasu's curiosity. When Amaterasu opened her door to peek, she was dazzled by her own beauty. Reflected to her in a mirror the gods and goddesses had installed and came out. Amaterasu is here to tell you to bask in the radiance of your own beauty. Do you know your unique beauty, or do you feel you can't be beautiful because you don't look like a model or a movie star? Are you in your crone years and feel that age is ugly? Perhaps you are afraid to express your beauty, afraid that you will attract unwanted energies. Amaterasu says that all women possess the light of the feminine, and that light is beauty. She advises you to let go of your preconceptions about what beauty is and allow your beauty to be. Wholeness is nurtured when we celebrate all our aspects, and being female means that we are beautiful. Embrace your beauty. Embrace what makes you unique at this time. Maybe somebody never wanted you to be able to do that. Maybe they didn't like that you were unique, and maybe they weren't. And then we have Shakti. I am the ultimate source, dancing through all forms. I am the animating force, vibrating the world into being. I activate, invigorate, potentiate. Let me fill you with cosmic ecstasy. Let me connect you, recharge you, renew you. I am the sweet bliss honey nectar that snakes up your spine, connecting all your chakras into one big orgasmic orgy of power, vitality, energy. In Hindu India, Shakti, the goddess, is active, powerful, vital, the anointing force of the universe. The masculine is the passive, inert, dominant force. Each Shakti has her god, with whom she unites in sexual union. Without union, neither can do anything. To the tantric mystics, the ultimate union with Shakti happens at the moment of death. Shakti, portrayed here, seated within the luminous world egg, is protected by the serpent, Kundalini, the emanation of her own divine energy. Shakti explodes into your life to energize and vitalize you. The way to wholeness for you now lies in learning to work with Shakti, divine, cosmic, orgasmic goddess energy. Have you been feeling tired? Do life and its demands exhaust you? Do you keep giving your energy, your vitality, without taking in, recharging, revitalizing? Perhaps there is something you want to manifest, but don't feel you have enough energy to do it. Shakti says there is abundant energy available to you. All you need to do is learn how to connect with it. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. It's all about you reclaiming your power. And something about this mirror energy. Maybe for some of you, maybe your job and your role is to be a mirror. Or maybe you fulfilled your role of being a mirror. Either way, you're being led to some kind of freedom here. Your calls for freedom are heard. The day of liberation is arriving. What once limited your voice or your power will soon be dismantled. Whatever this karmic masculine did is being dismantled here. Somebody could have definitely been trying to take away your individuality, or they never wanted you to be able to believe in yourself. This could definitely have to do with some kind of differences, but you're being free, you're being liberated. We have blindness. Blind spots of unawareness may be interfering with your ability to see clearly. Call truth to the surface, even if it disrupts your comfort. For clarity, begin with the willingness to see. That's what you did. You unblinded yourself. You unblinded yourself. You found your beauty, or you are finding your beauty. You're healing day by day. And you're embracing what makes you unique, what makes you special, what makes you powerful. Universe, tell us more. We have love. It's your true purpose to love and be loved, for love is the divine force that connects all of creation. Whether you are seeking love or nurturing it, remember that it begins from within yourself. It's all about love. For some of you, it's like this energy here of like trying to connect with like Christ consciousness. Trying to stop you from evolving, from ascending. Yeah. Caution. Somebody was trying to create some kind of caution and panic around your good nature. Caution, deception. This could be somebody here who's trying to get revenge on you because maybe you were cautioning others to deception here. But you were doing it out of love for them. And maybe this person felt like you were attacking them personally. And it's nothing against them, but it was the energy that they were in. It was their intent. You were calling out their ill intent. But instead of doing the inner work and healing to be like, oh, I don't like that what's being said about me, because somebody here catches on to my devious, nefarious plots here, right, to keep people trapped in situationships. That's what they wanted to get revenge on you for. For the fact that you were their mirror, you saw right through them. You were able to see right through this person. And out of love that you had for the environment, for everyone else that's involved, you were trying to do something. And it's like, and I feel like whatever this is, like you weren't even trying to take this person down. You were trying to help them in some kind of way too. Like that's what's so... It's like, but this person took it as you were coming for them. So I need to get rid of them because they can see right through me. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. We have Shark. Take care, or there will be loss of material wealth. It was in the reverse, so you don't have to worry. There is not going to be any more loss. There could be some family sorrow. Somebody is exiting an environment. Plain and simple. They're not going to be happy. And maybe there is going to be sorrow because the truth is being revealed. The hidden agenda is being publicly exposed. And everybody's going to be sad in this whole situation. They have their own mourning to do, but somebody here could be being banished in some kind of way. There's definitely an exit that is taking place. And it's balancing out the scales. It needs to happen. Something is being dismantled. Excuse me. We have not unsuccessful plans and good news. Somebody's plans have been unsuccessful, and that is good news. It's good news for you. Maybe that's what's coming in that letter. Maybe that's part of the good news, is how whatever they tried to do for you was very unsuccessful. We have spiritual love. You were loved by the divine. You were loved by the divine. Universe, tell us more. Moon, changes in your life. Family wishes coming true. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. And Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Be very, very careful. I think you have been, though. Somebody could be wanting to create some kind of problems for you in the future, but I don't think it's going to work. Beware of self-delusion. Somebody here could be a little bit delirious. I mean, it is what it is. Changes are taking place here because they need to with this moon. Whatever these changes are, family wishes are coming true. Maybe after their sorrow, some kind of family wishes are coming true. Or whatever's going on in this dynamic in this group for you. Changes are happening. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex here with this teapot. You could be deepening a bond with a friend. Somebody here who's on your level. Maybe that's what's part of this good news, is that somebody here was pointing the finger at you, trying to claim that you would be a problem in the future. And here you were, maybe what's being seen also as well, like maybe you were trying to protect a material asset, or you were trying to protect your future in some kind of way. And somebody took you protecting yourself as an attack on them. By not wanting to involve yourself with something. We have Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Yeah. That's what's being exposed. That's what's being revealed. It's being dismantled. Universe, please give us an affirmation for the collective. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. Thank the a-holes and the douchebags, right? They're doing their job too. I don't even know if I can say that word on here, but I did, so I guess we're gonna find out. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. We have achievement and delight. Number 3 and 42. Okay, I just moved them around so I could do number 3 first, and then, you know, to go in numerical order, but I opened the book to 42. So I guess this is the order that the universe wants me to read these. Gotcha, universe. Sorry, who am I to question you? You are surrounded by abundance and prosperity, luxury and quality, prestige and sophistication, value and elegance. Many stories relate that Ganesha has 2 wives, Siddhi, success, and Riddhi, prosperity. The symbolism of these 2 women indicates that if you walk on the path set by Ganesha, success and prosperity are guaranteed to be always by your side. The search for material success seldom brings with it achievement of spiritual goals. Ganesha wishes you to realize that by actively developing your spirituality and consciously working with the divine, you will experience positive flow-on effects in all areas of your existence. When you stay connected to your spiritual nature, you have a more serene mind. Develop an accepting perception of yourself. This attitude will help your heart open to the spiritual matters. A high level of self-mastery coupled with a high ethical practice all increase the likelihood of enjoying material success. As more people discover the rewards of a more dynamic and fulfilling spiritual life, the success will become the norm in society and not an exception for a few eccentric individuals. The more relationships among human beings being developed into true kinship, the more humanity can achieve beyond the present limits of knowledge and material measures of success. Become part of a brotherhood governed by love, working toward building a happier, more loving, and productive global society. Wow. That's what you've been doing, Earth Angel. That's your role. To create a more loving and productive global society. Somebody was trying to stop you from being in your North Node. Tell him to go kick rocks. We have delight. We are born with the gift of laughter. Laughter is a natural medicine. Laughter can be helpful in ways you might not have realized or imagined. A simple laugh can help you feel better about yourself and the world around you. If you are looking at situations too seriously, try to find some humor. This will remind you to stay centered on what is and to be grateful for what you have. Laughter can be a natural diversion and can help you to break up stagnant energy. When you laugh, no other thoughts come to mind. Laughing may also induce physical changes in the body. After sharing some laughs among friends for only a few minutes, you may feel better for hours. Laughter and humor can give you such amazing energy. A good hearty belly rumble can dispel stale negative energy and enable you to see life from a higher perspective. If you want more pep and humor in your life, work with Ganesha, asking him to support you in finding joy in life in new ways. There are actually some stories that tell that Ganesha was born from Shiva's laughter. After ask Ganesha to help you to lighten up through laughter. By doing so, you may receive some immeasurable benefits. By having a more lighthearted approach to all things that come your way, you might even feel healthier. Laughter really is the best medicine. You're surrounded by abundance and prosperity, and the universe is telling you to laugh. Maybe to laugh at these D-bags. Right? It's okay to laugh. It's okay to laugh. Let it out. Let it out. But that is what I have for y'all, collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.